Later on tonight, you guys are going to be voting on allowing a Board of Ed liaison onto ECAC. I realized there was a special meeting on July 5th, but I was out of town, so I'm here tonight to speak on it. As many of you know, I was the chairman of ECAC for 7 years and resigned publicly in June. Also, along with a lot of other members. In January of this year, Mr. Santinella came to us with the idea of bringing in a Board of Ed member to help us spend our $30,000 that we had in reserve. Since then, well, right after that, we did a quick vote with ECAC. 4 people were against it. 1 abstained from voting since he was on the Board of Education, and 2 were for it but had some questions. It has always been my position as the chairman to always work with whoever our liaisons were or are with the town council and help bring some of their ideas to light. Mr. Santinella wanted this along with helping out with the band shell project. So working with the other ECAC members, we said we'll give this a shot on a trial basis, you know. So we voted on it again. We're going to do a trial basis. We're going to move forward with it. And we will wait until our June meeting to write into our bylaws. During our June meeting, a couple questions were asked by Mr. Santinella to the town manager's office as to whether or not anything had to be approved, if the wording was okay, which didn't really seem right to us because we're like, well, we're the ones changing our bylaws. ECAC broke for the summer break. They don't go back together until September. I reached out to the town manager's office and I asked to set up a meeting in July and August so that we can continue some of the work that we had been working on in the spring. That meeting was to consist of the town manager, the assistant town manager, the ECAC town advisor, and myself. After speaking to a clerk in the town manager's office, I found out that this actually has to go in front of the town council and a resolution has to be made. This was not something that ECAC had agreed to. We had no idea that this was going to be a permanent thing. We were okay with it being that it was going to be something that we had control over. When I found that out, I reached out to the members. We spoke. We decided that we could add in a Board of Ed liaison as a guest speaker and invite them every month. And if it wasn't working out, then we no longer move forward. We don't add them into our bylaws. With all of that said, we no longer have that $30,000. So there really is no reason for us to have a Board of Ed liaison in that position. The point of having them there was continuously we would get to a superintendent or a principal about our mini grant program, and it wouldn't get to any of the department heads, it wouldn't get to teachers, it wasn't trickling down, and that was the point of having a liaison. We don't have that money anymore. That money was taken away from us. It's now being rewrapped and gift wrapped as $12,000 going to Elkhorn, which now is for a mural, which should have fallen under ECAC. The town manager's office started asking me to look into zoning laws and requirements for murals in town. I'm not a town employee. Zoning laws have nothing to do with ECAC. But one of the big things in our mini grant is that we do not have money go to anybody for capital improvements, especially capital improvements that are going onto private property. So again, my door is open for anybody to ask any questions. Some of you have reached out, but there's really absolutely no need for a Board of Liaison member on this commission, especially since the money's been taken away from us. And I really don't think that the town council should approve this until ECAC has the chance to get back together in September at their next scheduled meeting, come together, which I believe right now you only have 3 members left on that commission because we've all walked away based on how the town manager has been handling us. So that's really all I have to say. Again, my email, my phone number is open for any of you guys to reach out and ask questions. Have a good night.
Okay, thank you.